Hello, Brubs. We're back with I Never Believed in Ghosts Until 100 Real Life Encounters, collected by the editors of USA Weekend. And this is about the sixth or seventh one. The Blue Housedress by Virginia Stone. It was a warm, sultry summer evening in 1943, and my father, a young boy, was disturbed in his sleep. He opened his eyes and peeped over the edge of his covers. He knew it was late because he could not hear any of his family moving around or talking downstairs. He glanced at the window where a slight breeze was rustling the sheer draperies of his bedroom. The old three-story house creaked in familiar ways, and, with a sigh, Jimmy rolled over to go back to sleep. Suddenly, something made him look toward the doorway. Standing on the threshold was the figure of a woman wearing his mother's favorite blue house dress. Startled, he called out, "Mother!" There was no answer. The figure did not move. At this, Jimmy dived under his sheet and trembled with fright. Then, to his horror, he felt a slight pressure on the edge of his bed, as if someone had sat down on the corner. After this moment, my father remembered nothing until he awoke to see the sunlight streaming into his room the next morning. Jimmy ran downstairs to tell his parents about what he had encountered during the night. He frantically told his father about the figure in the doorway. My grandfather just laughed and continued with his breakfast. Jimmy approached his mother and asked whether she had entered his bedroom the previous night. After all, the figure was wearing her blue house dress. My grandmother assured my father that she certainly was not the mysterious figure in the doorway. Throughout breakfast, my father was silent and barely touched his food. He knew he had not dreamed the episode. It was very real, and yet no one believed him. After breakfast, my grandmother took my father upstairs to her large walk-in closet on the third floor. She wanted to reassure her son that he had in fact dreamed the entire scene. She would prove this by finding her blue house dress. She was confident that this would ease Jimmy's mind. Upstairs, both my father and my grandmother rummaged through the large closet. They checked every clothing hanger and hook. The blue house dress had vanished. To this day, my grandmother has never found her house dress, and my father has never learned the identity of the mysterious visitor. No, I failed on that one. There you go. There's your little smoke effect.